So hi guys, yay, I am 6 pounds down, well almost a 0.2 of a pound off of 6 pounds. It's day 22 of my keto weight loss protocol and I have struggled big time in the post-Christmas trying to just get myself into a routine. And yesterday, day 22, was 21, I suppose, was my first day that I actually felt like I did it right. I want to do a 20-hour fast and a 4-hour eating protocol, or kind of 18-6 is fine too. But yesterday I ate all my food in 4 hours. So thank God it's taken me so long. The first thing I observed is when I look back, is how insulin resistant I was after Christmas. And I did not expect, it's the first time I really observed, and I spent longer enjoying Christmas than I did the previous year when I first started keto in 2023. That Christmas, I didn't have a very prolonged Christmas period. But this time, I went from the 12th of December to the 20th of January. So there was lots of eating and drinking, refined carbs, alcohol in all that period. And what surprised me this time was how kind of insulin resistant I was at the end of that kind of 6-week period. So that was a surprise to me, 7-week period. That it could happen again. I suppose I thought if you're on keto that's it, there's no more insulin resistance, you're going to be fine or whatever. Now, it might not have been exactly insulin resistant, but it was a big struggle to get off. It could have been the routine, the mental element. I'm not 100% sure. My instinct is that it was insulin resistant and that I had a fatty liver. I had drank a good bit of alcohol. I ate a lot of sweeties. So there's a lot of fructose, a lot of ethanol. So you get a fatty liver, but you also get a fatty liver, like I said, from sugar, any kind of sugar that has, fructose goes straight to the liver, usually, mostly. So that would have been fruit. I don't normally eat fruit, but I do eat fruit around if I'm going off back into the carb land, the special land, I call the carb land, where I become the big brown bear again and I want to hibernate. I definitely get a fatty liver. So I think that it has taken me weeks to flush that out and to tighten the reins into the routine. And that is the struggle of going too long back into carbs. Like if I had only a couple of days, be fine. But it's a good learning curve and very interesting. I do like to do these little experiments on myself to see what the difference is. Now, like I said, at that time I had a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, which I bought, Santi got for me for Christmas. And I wore that for, I think it's around 13 days that the thing lasts, a little sensor, you have to get a new one. Then I didn't get a new one. I just literally put on my arm. It was no trouble, no pain, no nothing. It was fantastic. And it confirmed what I already kind of knew. Now, the only surprise in it was nuts was one of the surprises. And the other surprise was that when I went on the CGM, which was on the 26th of December, I did 5 days keto, but my blood sugar did not drop. The average was 5.4 or 5.3, which surprised me. Whereas when I was on keto longer later on, and I was trying to cut down the carbs, my blood sugar was 4.8. So it does keep, you should be really under 5. So it does keep, your blood sugar stays rocks. That was the other thing that confirmed to me. I was not eating for some periods of time and your blood sugar will remain absolutely stable. There'll be no deviation. If it drops, your body will take fat out of storage, nice chunky arms there, and it'll go back into your, made into glucose and made into ketones. So brilliant. The body system works brilliantly. Yeah, so that was, so I'm on the road to perdition. So I am looking towards trying to lose 2 pounds a week, which would mean I'll be 16 pounds down by the time this wedding is on and I can get a dress for it and fit into it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to look too long term because I find that's too depressing. If you think 16 pounds, oh my God, that's weight. Oh, how am I going to manage that? But if I just break it down into look a pound or 2 pounds a week and work for that. Now, I do know I need to increase my exercise. I don't want to. I think I'm typically a kind of an innately lazy person. So I don't really want to up the exercise. I do think I need to do some strength training. I don't want to, so leave that with me. But I have started walking, very little still, and I must increase that. So I do know the things that are missing. It's just to put them in place and to get going and to just be disciplined about it. So yeah, and so I finally feel, even my body, I feel like, now I do feel amazing. Like I've said, I'm sleeping brilliant. I feel amazing. I feel like back to where I was, whereas I wasn't feeling that until today. Back to where I was before I went off keto before Christmas. So it takes a bit of time, but that's okay. The great thing for me is I'm not too worried about my double chin and my little bits of flab. The great thing for me is I feel like I've cleaned out the sludge that is inside my veins, inside my gallbladder, inside and everywhere around my insides, inside my brain. And I've cleaned that out and I'm going to go back to being, and I do love that feeling. It's very addicting to feel that sharp. And I am so obsessed about prevention. Well, I wouldn't call it obsessed. If I was obsessed, I'd be at the gym. And I've been to the gym. I love the gym. I admire people who go regularly. It's just such a hassle. But when you're there and you've it done, you do feel amazing. Like it is probably the best stuff to do. It's just not, it's not happening at the moment. But hopefully, you never know. You never know what magic might come along. So listen, keep going. Join me if you haven't started the weight loss protocol. We're coming into spring, or we're in spring. It's lovely. The weather's getting a bit better. I live in Ireland, so it's getting nice. And just try and do something for yourself. So this is 2025. Do something for yourself. Make this, and this is something you can do easily, and you'll get rid of all the sludge. Now, you can do a diet that's low carb, low fat, and you will lose weight, and you'll probably lose weight faster than I will. But look how healthy my skin is. Look at all these. Look, I'm a bit chubby now, to be fair. But this is from the ketogenic diet, and what's happening is on the inside, I am cleaning out my closet. I'm cleaning out the sludge. You don't know it's there. I didn't know it was there. It is just wonderful. You will feel amazing. And I am wanting to prevent cancer, dementia, any of those illnesses. And it just feels great. I can't and I think you should just do it for yourself. Try it. And eventually your household will adapt to, like at the beginning, I was still buying the wrong things. But then eventually you start getting better at getting the keto stuff, and your palate starts getting more used to it. And then you wonder, I never ate streaky rashers. I used to be the child that used to be picking the meat out of the streaky rashers if my mother ever got them. And now I can eat streaky rashers straight out of the air fryer. Well, I make them kind of crispy and I'm eating the whole lot. Very good for your gallbladder. Very good for your gallbladder is this saturated fat. And yesterday I had a couple of spoons of butter just to keep myself going because I was still struggling a little bit. Go for it. Bye.